Well, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this video on the Passport Bros. The way I find my reactions is just scrolling and seeing something that catches my eye. And I've already reacted to one of her videos, and the things that she was saying was pretty spot on. And so, Passport Bros. Let's see what a woman has to say about Passport Bros. Because anyone that's been following me for a while knows that I think that Passport Bros are actually the passport hoes. Any man who has to fly over to another country to hopefully, have a language barrier so that the woman doesn't see that they are a bitch, that they are a fraud, acting like a man, that man has no balls. That man does not know how to make a woman submit. And that man is just not a man worth respecting. Because as a man who can make any woman submit, guess what? I don't need to fly over to another country unless the guy is going over there because he specifically likes Brazilian women or he specifically likes Colombian women. But the problem with Passport Bros is they're going over there because they think the women in the US are too masculine. There's no such thing as strong women. There's only weak men. So don't be such a weak man that has to flee to another country. So hopefully the woman doesn't understand him, because in America, the women speak perfect English. And so he has no game. He doesn't know how to communicate. So he's there on a date and he's getting pushed around and he's a pushover. So he's like, fuck this shit. I got to go over to another country. Let's see what she got to say about it.
Hey guys, it's Kim on my channel.
And by the way, I already reacted to one of her other videos. I believe it was things that will attract a woman instantly. So if you want to check that one out, go check it out.
Happy holidays. This is really a random video. I just had a thought and I wanted to make a video about it. I've been thinking about it for a while now. And I find it so interesting for the topic. So passport bros. For me, it's not something really new that I've seen online. I would say I saw this back when I was traveling on my own. I think it was 2021. Yeah, 2021. I went to Brazil. And I have a channel where it's mostly, Brazil following. And I did some projects there and whatever. Anyway, so I was watching YouTube while I was over there, and I saw a lot of Americans filming their experience in Brazil and meeting women and looking for a wife. Passport bros are American men normally. I'm guessing men from the United States. I'm from Canada, so I never really visited the United States, to be honest. I'm kind of embarrassed of that. But yeah, so it's American men that want to find a wife outside the country. So they go to foreign countries. They go to South America, they go to, the islands, Caribbeans, they go to Asia. So just anyone but the American modern women that men are, unsatisfied with these days. They're basically saying these women are more feminine. These women have more wife qualities, and, they take care of their men.
A woman's femininity, right? There's women who are just naturally feminine, and then there's those overly masculine women who hate men, who don't have a father figure, they hate their dad. And so those women, you should just not deal with them. I'm sure you can make them submit, but that's a fucking headache. But then the women who are feminine, they will either put you in the friend zone if you don't have that masculine quality about yourself. But if you're masculine and she's around you, she's going to feel like a woman around you. Every time that she's around you, she's like, he is my motherfucking man, and I feel like a woman. That's as simple as you can put it. It's really that simple. You have to make her feel like a woman, because when she's around you and you're in the friend zone, she kind of just feels like, her friend. But when you make her feel like a woman, that means you're making her pussy wet. You're making her think things about you, and she's willing to do whatever for you. She'll submit to you because she sees you as the man. So if you can't make a woman submit, it's because they don't respect you. They don't see you as the man. So that's why these guys have to fly over to other countries. Let's see what this blonde chick has to say.
And, they take care of their men.
You guys know that there's a trend encouraging men to all get passports and travel abroad. Not just for sights or good food. No. It's to find wives. To find women who are more traditional. They're traveling all across the world just to find women who are more humble, more feminine, willing to treat their men better than women in the US. Traveling to places like Italy, Thailand, Brazil, just to find women who will treat them right.
Don't get me wrong. I completely understand it if you're going over there for just looks. But, for example, right? I get it. In the US, there's a lot of women with OnlyFans. Damn near every girl, you click on their profile, it says Linktree, fucking OnlyFans everywhere, right? So I get it. But understand this. The other day I looked it up to see the population of where I'm at in Florida, my city, and it was literally 200,000 men, 200,000 women. I believe that was the right number. And so it's like, there's no way that out of those 200,000, every single woman's going to be masculine. Every single woman's going to be on OnlyFans. Every single woman is going to be ugly. Like, there's going to be attractive women in that specific demographic that is feminine, that is not combative, that will submit to you if she respects you, that doesn't have an OnlyFans. So all these guys are just coping. They're coping so damn hard. They're like, oh no, I'm going over there because I need me a traditional virgin. It's like, nah, bro. You're going over there because you can't make a woman respect you over here.
The Passport Bros ideology is that they're escaping the hatred of feminists, women, and are traveling somewhere they can thrive. They believe the ideology that by seeking foreign women, it can find a more authentic, fulfilling, and harmonious relationship. This is seen as a way to restore the natural balance between masculine and feminine energy. This is triggering some women because they think that these men are interested in finding these women, so they think they will be more submissive. Not sure if this trend/movement is going to end or only get worse.
I would say yes, get your passports, not only to find a wife, like cool, if it's just to find a wife and this is your goal, that's perfect. Honestly, I really recommend people to travel in general. It opens up your mind. You can like learn a lot of stuff, learn about cultures, learn languages. Like I learned a language, I learned Portuguese by traveling. Guys, it's amazing. Like it changed my life. Remember when I was in Brazil, there was this YouTuber, I'm not gonna give a name, but he was an American YouTuber, and then we were like working together there. And well, we were a group of YouTubers from different places, so from France, United States, different places. And he was like, when I come here, he said, when I'm in America, I'm like, I don't know what you say, like a 4 out of 10. And then when he comes here in Brazil, he's like an 8 out of 10,
Yeah, because they're fucking poor over there. For the most part, they're gonna be poor. And so when they see a man with United States citizenship and he has United States money, the money from United States over there is worth way more. So of course you're gonna be what is this saying? I forgot what the saying is. Gucci said it like money make an ugly man handsome or some shit like that. Like money will make an ugly man handsome to the women who are just looking for that man, that quick come up. Put an easy target on your back. And that's why I tell you guys, if you're trying to look smacks and you're trying to be the most prettiest boy in the world and you're working on your body, you're working on your money, but you don't have no fucking game at all. You don't know how to run game on a woman. You don't know how to get inside her mind. You don't know how to get inside her mental and really own her mind. Really be in there to where she thinks about you all the time. Then guess what? It doesn't matter where you go because you're just going to have a big target on your back. This motherfucker, because trust me, women have game too. If you haven't known by now, women have game too. Some women more than less, some women more than others, but women have game too. So if you as a man have no game, you're game goofy, guess what? She's going to run circles around your ass. And you're not even going to know what the fuck happened. Because you got this big target on your back. All you got is money, looks, and you're goofy. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. You don't know what type of things she's doing to play you. You don't know how she's feeding your ego, making you feel as if you're this 8. Like, what did he say? He said, I'm a 4 here and I'm an 8 over there. Making you feel like you're an 8. Oh, yeah, you're the most handsome guy I've ever seen. Oh, yeah, baby. Love bombing you, manipulating you, when the end goal is just to get your money, just to get whatever it is, from you. So, guys, fellas, learn to be a man worth respecting first.
It's like the women see me as like, okay, like, wow. And I was just like, I found that so interesting. I'm like, okay, so like the men that I met in Brazil that were traveling, they were like, yeah, the women here really like see you in a different light, you know what I mean? And people would be like, yeah, it's because they think you have money, like they want to take advantage of you. Like I asked them what they thought about foreigners, like different women that I knew there, and they're like, some of them were like, oh yeah, like they're really, like it's really different. I really like that, they can teach me stuff, and like I would like to travel also, like get to know like elsewhere.
Yeah, because if you're someone who comes from an illegal country and you marry someone with papers, with, citizenship, guess what? That's your free ticket. That's your free ticket to the United States.
You can actually find a wife, a partner organically like that just by, enjoying life and not making it so much like I'm on a hunt for a wife, you know? So the passport bros, shout out to them, the ones that are, you know, doing it respectfully. You know, you're going into a different country. I really recommend people to travel with a local in these countries, someone who speaks the language. If there's like, if people where you're going don't really usually speak English as a second language, travel with someone who is a local, who knows the area, where to go, where not to go, where to avoid, how to, you know, dress when you go out, like what you should bring.
Yeah, 100%. Like, bro, I don't think I'll ever go to Mexico. My parents tell me, they're like, no, go. We've been there. It's fun. We've been to the resort. My barber has told me in the past, yo, just go to the resort. Bro, I be watching hella gore videos. And those motherfuckers in Mexico are insane. The way they be doing people. So I'm like, I don't think I'll ever go to Mexico. Fuck that shit. But if I were to go to some place like Brazil, even Brazil, I've seen some crazy ass shit. I've seen some crazy ass videos. But if I were to go somewhere like that, I think it would be smart to go with a local, to go with someone who knows the area, so that you don't just look like a tourist. Because once again, if you look like a tourist, you're going to have a big target on your back. They're going to be like, oh, there he is. That guy doesn't even know where he's at.
What you should avoid, because things can go bad in this country, you know, if you do things wrong. So honestly, I encourage men to do this, but don't get too excited and like get yourself into some mess, because I've seen some situations where there was a very bad ending. And just like in every country, there's good and bad.
Yeah, fellas, don't be thinking with your dick. Like, not even just in other countries. Let's use the example of other countries, right? You go to another country, you're thinking with your dick, you don't even know where you're at. You end up fucking some chick. That chick was just trying to set you up the whole time. Now you're tied up. Now they're asking you to give them the pin to your bank account. And they want to take all the money from your bank. All because you were thinking with your dick. And you don't even know where the fuck you're at. You just met some random woman on the street. It's the same thing here in the United States. I've been through it. I've been through a situation like that. To where I linked up with the chick. Shorty was fucking cuckoo. She was missing some screws. And I had to figure out a way out of there. But that's what happens. I thought with this head. Had I thought with the head down there, shit probably would have been different. Who knows? Maybe it would have been okay. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I'd be in jail right now because some crazy ass chick would fucking lie or make some shit up. But you should never think with the guy downstairs. That guy will always lead you to the wrong place. You have to have control over him. He can't control you. You must control him. That's why I stress the importance of semen retention.
Bad people, and there's good and bad women. You know, there's scammers. There's people who will rob you, who will do worse than that. You know, you gotta, you know, your life is precious, guys. So what I'm saying is that get someone who actually knows the area, the country, the culture. You know, so they can guide you, especially if it's the first time you're visiting this place. After that, once you know, easily by living somewhere, you can actually get the flow of things, you know, see how things go. Because honestly, everywhere is different. Everywhere has its things that you can and cannot do, which something seem disrespectful that maybe you don't realize. So you really need that. That's like the top thing I'm saying to anyone who wants to travel, not only men, but just like anyone. I was doing YouTube vlogs in Brazil, but honestly, things changed when I found some trustworthy locals. Like a whole different experience, guys. They will show you what you need to. They will show you a good time. They will show you what's worth it, tell you what's worth paying, what's not, and you know, they can actually read people for you sometimes and be like, yeah, I don't trust this person. I was just so lucky and blessed because I had a lot of good people around me. But honestly, I do not recommend people to just travel on their own like that, naive, not knowing what's going on around you. Honestly, I think about it, it's nothing real.
A woman going to another country on her own. I don't know if that's what she said, but it sounds like it. A woman going to a random country like Brazil on her own is fucking crazy. And meeting some locals and trusting that they're good people, that's crazy. That's giving me Taken vibes. You've watched the movie Taken, right? The fucking dumbass chick, this fucking bimbo flies over to another country and gets swindled by this guy. Oh, hey, chick, get in the fucking taxi. And gets fucked up. And then that motherfucker said, I'll find you and I will kill you. That motherfucker was cold with it.
Really new, to be honest, but I think what's new about it is that people are filming their experience and like encouraging men to do it in the United States. But like, when I think about it, I'm probably like a product of that. Like my dad grew up here in Canada. He has a different background from my mom, but basically he grew up here in Canada. And my mom, like, reversed, like, she came here, like, she was, like, she's Jamaican, and, like, she grew up there, like, whole different mentality. And I think he liked that. And then, you know, got married, had me. Unfortunately, they're not together anymore, but anyways, Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I have to bring you into this, but you know, you made this beautiful, smart daughter. I'm not mad at it, but I know a lot of women are kind of frustrated. Like I've seen online that they're like, you know, these men, they're just trying to go take advantage of women that don't speak English, are uneducated.
You pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
the Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have
It's
education,
not-
women that
But you
That
mentioned-
need
you
this.
mentioned
Women that need
women
them.
are raised to be wives. They learn everything
other communities.
from birth, from their father, from their mother, how to be a wife and how to support your man.
Women that need them.
It's not even women that need them. It's women that treat them with respect.
So we don't.
Y'all know y'all don't.
So, like, stop yourself.
And I'm just like, where are they getting this data? Because like, how are you sure these women are uneducated? Situations where some men will purposely go there trying to find someone who's vulnerable and like take advantage of them, and that I really don't like. Or like men who travel to countries and try to like.
But that's the thing, fellas. Respect is earned. So that's why I say you got to be a man worth respecting. Because if you're not the type of man who stands on business, who stands 10 toes and says, listen, this is what's going to happen. And if she crosses a boundary, you don't stand on it. You act like a little bitch and you go back on your word. She's not going to respect you because respect is earned. It's the same thing. As a man, you should never tell another man an empty threat. If you do this, I'm going to slap you. And then the person doesn't and you don't do anything about it. Because then that person's going to lose respect for you because respect is earned. So understand that things that you could look for in a woman is a woman who has a father present in her life. I'm telling you. I've experienced all of it. I've experienced a woman with no father. I've experienced a woman who, you know, had her father in her life all her life, making sure he's gotten her right. And the difference is crazy. Because the one who doesn't have a father hates her father. Why? Because he's not in her life. So she has this resentment towards her father. And if a woman resents her father, she's going to resent men. So the experience is going to be different. It's going to be a night and day difference. So if you want a woman who is submissive, you have to be a man worth respecting. And second of all, make sure you get yourself a woman in the right places. Don't be going out to fucking clubs and expecting to find a woman who's like, you know, going to be a great girlfriend and all this other shit. Listen, meet them out in public, but don't be going out to the clubs. Those are the women you have fun with. Those are the women you fuck. That's it. You got to know which tool is in the toolbox. Which one is in the toolbox? It's that simple, guys.
Do some weird stuff, you know, very good education systems in these countries. Like, you know, and there are so many people living there from different, you know, upbringings, different areas. Doesn't mean.
By the way, guys, like the video, leave a comment down below. If you're hating, go ahead, leave your comment. I don't care. I'm not over here deleting comments. Comment whatever you want, man. This is my channel. Freedom of speech. Anyone can comment whatever they want. Even the incels who get mad. And send me a DM on Instagram at Optimal Man Coaching. I post my day-to-day life on there. I pretty much post my habits, show you guys throughout the day what it is that I'm doing and how I, you know, hold my word to you guys every single day and to myself. So follow me on there if you're not following me already at Optimal Man Coaching.
The person is uneducated because they don't speak English and they're not like in North America. The point is to find someone that you connect with, that share the same values, and that you guys can like, you know, take it seriously, get married, have children, you know, whatever it is you want to do. So basically I encourage opening up your options. So that is for women too, to be honest, and to see if you're not wanted somewhere, why try to like beg people to love you? No, you go where you're loved. You hang out with people. You stay around people who appreciate you, who respect you. So if it's not in the United States, then it's not in the United States. You know what I mean? Travel, meet people. You can make some good friends. I have some good friends.
Well, guys, that's going to be the video for today. I thought it was going to be a little more controversial or something. Like it was like a crazy take. It's a pretty, you know, pretty regular take. But yeah, guys, that's the video for today. Passport bros are actually the passport hoes. Except for the motherfuckers who genuinely have no problem with women in the U.S. The motherfuckers who have no problem with women in the U.S., guess what? They can go do the fucking passport bro shit if they want. Why? Because they are good over here. They're not going over there because they can't fix their fucking problem over here. As men, we're supposed to solve problems. What kind of bitch of a man can't solve a problem, instead has to go retreat somewhere else and hopefully it gets easier? Like, come on, dog. Just solve your problem over here. Just solve it over here and you're good to go. That's the video for today. I'm out of here. Peace out.